So the kind of old school way of thinking about gardens in winter was that you cut everything down to the ground, and you cut everything down to the ground as soon as possible after the clocks go back, basically. End of October, early November, all the perennials down to the ground, tidy it all away. And the thinking was, and this was back in the days where we consistently had really, really cold winters, where it was a sort of a cleansing thing. You sort of tidy everything up, cut all the stems back, take it all away, the frost gets in, kills the bugs off, kills the bad guys off, and somehow sort of refreshes the garden. And people would say, I'm putting the garden to bed for winter. Some people still do. I think it's complete and utter crap. Because, well, first of all, if you have a really cold winter, it won't just kill bad bugs, it's going to kill everything off, regardless of whether you've cut your plants back. So you may as well give them a bit of a helping hand and have a few places where bugs can hide out, because you need them. You need the prey as well as the predators, don't you? You've got to have aphids as well as ladybirds, for example. But the other thing is, from an aesthetic perspective, why would I not want to see that in winter? I mean, imagine if that was cut to the ground, I'd just be looking at bare earth. I mean, I think it's lovely, don't you?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Think so.
This is a plant called agastache. Have a little smell on that. Get it? Aniseed, licorice. Yeah, very nice. Got lovely dark blue flowers that then turn into these rather wonderful seed heads. You only need to cut them back when they start into growth again. That's the only time when the kind of horticultural calendar kicks in. They can all be left standing through winter. So if you like the look of declining grasses and gently waning flowering perennials, as I do, just leave them standing. The garden police aren't going to come round and say, get your secateurs out, cut that down now, you're going down the nick. Right. See, this I am tidying up because it's kind of on its last legs. See, it's just got a bit shattered and it's falling apart. This is a grass called Millennia, which is lovely in autumn, and these sort of lovely stems get lit up by the sun, but it is starting to fall apart. So, a little tidy up. I'm not even getting my secateurs out, just running my hands through it as if I'm running my hands through the hair of some I'm going to stop there actually. I'm going to stop there. Mrs. Wilson will watch this at some point, I'm sure. Well, Mrs. Wilson, I'm running as if I'm running my hands through Mrs. Wilson's hair. There we are.
I'm not sure you got out of that one.
No, I don't think I did. Now here's a little trick, wintertime trick. One my dad taught me when I first started gardening professionally, and it's absolutely right. If you've got borders, just recut the edge, yeah, just like this. So get a trowel or a spade, whatever, just delineate the edge again, like that. And you know what? Just doing that will instantly make your garden look smarter in winter without having to touch any of this. All of this lovely, beautiful growth that I wax lyrical about can stay. You don't have to cut it back. You just reform the edges and yeah, it looks much smarter.